We have here an older Rickenbacker called toaster tops because of the two slots. Obviously Alnico rods. I'm going to, before I do anything, get all the steel wool filings off. All right, so first thing we do here is test it. Customer's letter says it doesn't work. So this is the start wire on this pickup, and this is the finish. I'm getting open. So the meter does work, and this pickup doesn't. So it's time to take it apart. Actually, we'll cook some solder joints first. It won't hurt. I'm going to pull this out of the way. This is the finish. Finish is on a little brass post. That solder is good. The solder that could be going bad, though, is way down in the center of the coil, which we can't solder from here.
Yeah, the magnets aren't very straight.
Yeah, that's because they're glued in a hole that's a little bit bigger, but they work fine like that. Okay, that did not fix it. So we're going to go ahead and take this apart. I am going to have to grab something to hold that nut on the back. I think even the smallest one of these I got is probably not going to fit. Oh, it will. Lucky us.
You know any history about Rickenbacker guitars? I know them more for their basses, but...
Not that much. They're very well made. They've never been my taste because I like big frets, but they sound very good. They're very well made guitars, and they were as different and unique as Gibson and Fender was from each other. They're just as different. So they were always their own thing.
I'd be curious to see how the coil's wound with these.
They're usually about 7,500 turns of 43 gauge wire.
Do you know machine, hand guided?
I think they're machine.
So Fender was really the only...
Yeah, long after everybody else got, machines, Fender still let people hand wind. A story I heard that is interesting, maybe true, is that way back then, 40s and 50s, if you were a seamstress, when you wanted to buy thread, you had to go wind your own little spool of thread.
Yeah.
They didn't give you a plastic or a wooden bobbin. You came in with your bobbin, and so basically you were almost winding a pickup. So get girls with sewing experiences, they know how to wind a coil. And if it's not true, it's a fun story.
Yeah.
So we had the base plate, the cover, the 4 screws and nuts, which we're going to now put in a safer place.
Those are small.
Yeah, they're small. This wire has its shield split into 2. One went to here to get the cover grounded, and one went to the start of the coil, which is that brass post. So that's the same as every Rickenbacker I've ever seen. I don't really have to make a drawing of that.
Looks like a similar plastic to some of those early P90s.
I think it's Bakelite, which is a different plastic. Okay, we are going to look at the outside of the coil comes across here and up over this edge. So you see this little teeny bit of tape? That is protecting this wire. And we even see the outside wire. I don't see it. We might be able to fix this thing.
Yeah, we haven't had a repair in a while.
I don't see a wire here. So we're going to remove the tape. If it doesn't pull the coil with it and damage the coil, we might fix this thing. Some of this old tape gets real crusty, and it can take the coil with it when it gets there. Oh good, this is coming without pulling the coil with it.
It's plain enamel.
Yes, and here we have the outside of the coil. Can you see against the white?
Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking off one turn, and I'm going to try to just fix this thing. So we're going to strip this wire right there. Bring it up around this edge, wrap it around that post, and solder it. Well, first we'll just strip it and see if it's even going to pair. This is always insulated wire, so you have to take the finish off of it. Okay, can you see how that has changed color? We have stripped the purple finish plain enamel off so we can just do it with a meter. Okay, my meter's good. Attach one to that start. Oh, good, it works.
Nice.
See that ohm reading? 8.18. So hopefully we will have this thing fixed. I have this exact kind of tape. This is it. 1/4 inch rubber, vinyl, whatever you want to call it. They only put one layer, period, but we're going to go around this thing, and I'm going to need one little piece to come up around that edge. There's our wire. We'll bring this. I have made it come up here and then coming around this plastic surface right there. I'm going to put this on it like they did. Now we got to somehow wrap this around that post a few times. Okay, I cooked this one more time, and now we have the 8K we're supposed to get. So we can put this thing back together. All right, let's put this on like it was, which was that to ground. Good. And okay, we can reassemble this thing now. First thing is to get this on, and that's how it was, so that's what we'll do. Okay, we don't want anything, that's okay if this one touches, but we don't want this one touching, so that looks good. It's not touching anything. We'll start with this one in the corner. It has the grounding tab on it. These are just pretty simple. Just put them back together.
What are the toaster slots? Is there steel there or no?
No, there's nothing there. This is just all cosmetic.
Huh.
Okay, we got that one. Yeah, if you look closely at these, they were cut off. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So that's what the threads are not perfect. A little hard to get them started, but they will. Test it one more time. Make sure nothing bad has happened. $816.
Do they make a lot of pickup models, Rickenbacker, most?
Yeah. This is maybe their most popular. They call it the toaster top, but they made ones with rivets. We certainly made a lot of bass pickups. A lot of them have rivets, but they can put this same pickup in a bass. They'll literally have a 6-pole piece pickup in a bass. It doesn't hurt anything. Whole pieces, it's just one big field. Okay, I think we have a successful repair here. I'll bend that up a little teeny bit. We'll send this one back as a repair. 65 toaster.